Hello everyone, you're watching the Green Dream Project. Jim here.
Jessica.
And the day this video is released is actually going to be our anniversary. 12 years married. Doesn't seem like that long, does it?
No, not really.
Or maybe to her it seems like forever, I don't know.
And we've known each other for almost 17 years.
About 17 years. It's crazy. So while you're watching this, we're actually probably going to be out celebrating. Going to try and have a good time on this special day. Maybe stop working for a little bit, right? And actually just spend some time together and just enjoy each other's company for a little bit. But we wanted to do a little bit of a video breaking into the solar wiring for a little bit. But I wanted to take a little break to do this special video and just kind of let people know a little bit more about us, about how we met, a little bit about how we ended up here. So we actually met back in 2001. Does anyone remember back then? We met at school. We were both students at the Milwaukee Institute of Art and Design in Wisconsin. Kind of a long way from Arizona, but that's where we grew up.
Both aspiring artists.
Yeah. Well, of course, I was a little bit late to the game. I had already been about 4 years out of high school at the time. So here we were at the institute. We had quite a few classes together, and then I just remember seeing Jessica back then, thinking, like, this is an incredibly beautiful girl. I was just blown away. I knew I had to talk to her, but man, I was crazy nervous. It was tough. And at the time, I felt one of my weaknesses was painting. And this lady is an incredibly gifted painter, let me tell you that. So I use that as kind of like my intro. I was like, can I, pardon me, like, your skills are just amazing. Can you give me some help? Can you give me some intro on just how to work, how to get better at my painting? It was probably one of the lamest kind of intro things, but it was it seemed appropriate at the time. I don't know. I don't know, what'd you think of that? See, she's laughing. She's like, that's lame. She's like, that's some lame ash. It's like, that's some lame game you were spitting back then.
Well, I thought you were very sweet guy. You were easy to talk to, and you had a good sense of humor. So, it put me at ease. And well, we're both kind of quiet people. I was very shy, more shy than I am now, and so that was an important thing, like having someone who could talk to me, put me at ease, and really listen to me. And you made me feel like my thoughts and feelings were important. And I think that's been something that's, I think, very important for all relationships. But for us, we're able to communicate pretty well, I think. Kind of listen to each other and work together pretty well.
Yeah. So after our first steady date, I said, "Oh, thanks for helping me along with that. I really appreciate that. Can I take you out sometime?" Kind of like as a thank you, and then it's like, "Yeah, sure." So our first like real date ended up being going to the movie theater on Halloween. What a great way to remember the first date, huh? And we saw. Do you remember the movie we saw?
I think it was 13 Ghosts.
Oh, that was wrong. Ah, man, I'm sorry.
What? That's wrong?
No. Yeah.
What was it?
The Ring.
No, it wasn't.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm wrong. Oh, no. Was it 13 Ghosts?
I remember 13 Ghosts. No, The Ring we rented a little later and watched.
No, I'm positive I'm right on this. I think I'm right.
No.
I think I'm right. I'm going to check that. I want to check it.
How are you going to check that?
I can check it. I can check it.
Okay, well, I remember, it happened to be Halloween. We went there. You're like, well, what movie do you want to see? And I was like, well, it is Halloween. How about a horror movie? So that's what we ended up
So we ended up
watching.
seeing, it was definitely a horror movie. That much I could tell you.
I remember 13 Ghosts, though, because it was kind of a bad movie.
Well, we won't get into that. I'm gonna let that slide. Okay, this is not the time and the place to give my reviews on 13 Ghosts, but I disagree on that. That's where it all started, and then I just feel like we were almost kind of inseparable after that. We just kind of started hanging out together more, and I think we really enjoyed each other's company. Yeah, I met your family not too long after that. Absolutely loved them. They were great. Yeah, it's always a tough one meeting the girlfriend's family for the first time, but I mean, they were just fantastic, and they welcomed me in and embraced me. After giving me a few warnings, like, hey, you better watch it. Don't hurt this girl. That they gave me their fair warnings, and then okay. So we went through college, pretty much just hanging out like all the time. Pretty much inseparable back then in those days. Well, we've been inseparable to this day. And that's about 5 years, and then we finally got married. Finally made it official, anyway. And I think it's pretty rare to find someone so that you can spend so much time with, not get sick of them, that you can share so many passions with. Even to make this move off grid, I'll tell you, back then, 17 years ago, this was not on my radar at all.
Mine either. But we shared a lot of other interests too, and then I feel like it just kind of, we continued that.
We just grew, our ideas grew together, and then a lot of what we're doing out here stemmed from her ideas, but I was fully supportive of it. It made sense to me. I thought it was a great idea, and I was like, you know what? Let's do it. Let's make this happen. I think it makes sense. Let's do it together. We'll make this happen.
And I think with this lifestyle, being off grid, doing something so different than what we've known. Learning all these new things together, struggling every step of the way. You have to have a close relationship, and you gotta be able to work as a team. And I think we got that going on.
Yeah, we've been doing pretty well on that. It's not always easy, and it definitely working together all day long. You know, sometimes it's not always pretty. Sometimes you get irritated with each other, or you're kind of always brushing past each other like in tight spaces. It gets kind of tight sometimes, but the whole idea is, just communicating, being open to other people, being open to the other one's suggestions, and also giving people that a little bit of space, to do what you got to do out there. And I think so far so good. No one's died yet. Well, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I know that we'll be enjoying our day today. We got some things planned. Can't say here because she doesn't even know yet. But thank you. Thanks for watching our videos. We appreciate it. Thanks for leaving comments. I appreciate all the people that's been doing that. Thank you very much. Definitely subscribe. Keep watching our adventures out here. So many awesome things are going to be happening out here. We're just happy we can share it with people. So thanks. Please give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. We want to hear from you. And as always, you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. All right, thanks everyone. Bye.